previously we talked about using DAX to do what? To calculate measures in Power BI as well as enter calculated columns. So now we want to see how we can create tables or calculated tables by the measures we enter. So we have three measures we'll be looking at: the total sales measure, total units sold, and average discount measures. To enter the new measures, we basically click on our table. Then on our table tools, we have new measures. Okay. And then it's important that we look at our table name and see if you are comfortable with it. Okay. So we'll go on to say new measures. Now our formula bar open to us. All right. So the measure title is total sales equals, we want a sum, right? Because we are talking about total sales. We open our parentheses. So our target is the sales column in our financial table. So we can pick this and say close. We close our parentheses and we hit enter to actually calculate the measure called total sales. Here we have it. Okay. Now we want to enter another measure called total units sold. We head on to our table tools and to calculations group and say new measures. So this measure will be called total units sold. So because we want to calculate total units sold, we'll say equals the function sum, we'll open brackets, and our target table is financials and our column is units sold. So we could basically say financials, then open square brackets and say units sold. Do we have units sold? Yes. Then we close our parentheses and say enter. So we have basically created another measure called total units sold. Okay. Then to the average discount measure, we go on to add a new measure and we call it average discount. Then we'll say equals, the function of choice is average. Then we open our bracket. Our table name is financials. Target column is discounts. Okay. Okay, here we have it. Then we close our parentheses and hit enter. So basically calculated that measure called average discount. Okay. So now, after creating all the measures of interest, we go ahead and insert a calculated table or create a calculated table. We do that by coming to the calculations group here and say new table. Then our table will be a summary table, right? Summary table equals, we want it to summarize. Then we say our table name is financials. Then we'll say comma. Then we reference our table again. And this time we want to reference the products column, comma. Then our measures, total sales, in quotes. We have it here, total sales, comma, open quotes, another measure, total units sold, comma. Here we have it, total units sold, comma. Then the last is the average discount, comma. We have it here, average discount as well. Then we close our brackets and hit enter. So now we've basically brought down the total sales per product, the total units sold per product, and the average discounts per product. So basically created a new table called the summary table. If you look at the formula again, our table name was a summary table, and we are summarizing from the financials table with our label coming from the financials table directly from the product column. Then we worked on total sales, right, as a column heading. Then talked about total sales as the measure. Then the total units sold as another column heading in the new table. Then the measure total units sold for the column. Then average discount as the column heading and the average discount measure as the content of the column. So that is how we create a new table from our measures. Okay. So the creative visualization from this summary table, which was created using our measures from our financials table, we go back to our report view, and you could basically see our table visualization. We can insert our table here from visualization. And then on our data pane, you could see that we now have summary table. So we can pick summary table now and to make up a table visualization here. And on this visualization, you can click, hold, drag, and reorder your columns. Okay. So if you want total units sold directly under products, you get it so. All right. Okay.